Good evening. My name is Christina Clark, and I'm finishing up my senior year at Norfolk State University. I have a difficulty answering the question about where I'm from because I was born a military brat, which means my father served in the military. He was in the United States Navy for 25 years, and my mother was a stay-at-home mom, which meant we relocated a lot. And I was born in Florida. We relocated to South Carolina, and we landed in Virginia Beach, Virginia, which became home for me, which is currently where I'm living as an adult. I began going back to school because I had a child at 16 years old. I'm a teenage mother, and I had to leave school. I took an alternate route to obtain my GED, but I always was a great student. I always loved school. I always believed in education, and my goal as a teacher always let me know that it was a dream deferred. However, it was not a dream denied. I began, when my children got a little bit older, school age, I always worked in early childhood development. And because of that, I obtained my Childhood Development Associates, which is a CDA. And once I did that, I realized that I can navigate through the workforce as well as go to school. And that's exactly what I did. So once I received my CDA, I attended Florida State College at Jacksonville. I took my first class. Did not do well, but I continued. I persevered. So through that, I continued to enroll in courses that helped me become a better educator for early childhood education. And in that, I decided that I actually wanted to be a teacher. So one of my first year goals after graduating this year is to apply for my teacher's license and work as preferably second grade teacher, but in early childhood education or elementary education, preschool through sixth grade. I'm currently working as a teacher assistant now to kind of give me a feel about which grade I would like to do. So for this whole entire year after graduation, I plan to work as a teacher assistant as well as gain the credentials that I need to get endorsed as a elementary education teacher. 5 years after graduation, I plan to have secured employment in elementary education, and I want to start going towards behavior specialist, which means I would need a master's degree in pupil personnel services, where I learn to write individual education plans or IEPs and support children and accommodate children and teach teachers how to implement those IEPs so that for student success. 10 years, I plan to hopefully go into opening up my own youth center where I work with children after school to develop enriching activities for real life, which means that I'll be teaching them job skills. I'll be teaching them how to do chores, how to enjoy doing chores, and how to help families so that they can provide families with resources that they need to make their children successful, because again, that is our next generation. 10 years from then, I hope to be looking towards retirement, if I'm being honest. I hope to be able to work part-time and volunteer myself as much as I could towards what I feel passionate about. I'm hoping not to burn out around 10 years old, 10 years after graduation, but I'm a non-traditional student, which means that I will be starting a little late in the game. And then 25 years, I definitely plan to be retired. And in my retirement, I plan to be working and using my skills at my leisure. I plan to be working with nonprofits. I plan to hopefully own my own nonprofit, but definitely traveling abroad, teaching abroad, and doing it at my leisure, because again, I will be around 65 years old because I started late. So I would like to offer some insightful, genuine advice to someone considering attending Norfolk State University. I remember growing up in Virginia and driving past Norfolk State University and knowing that it was a historically Black college. That was so important to me. I didn't know that I wanted to be an educator, but I knew that I wanted to attend a historically Black college or university. So when you attend Norfolk State University, you will be able to receive proper education in education, social services, social studies, nursing, engineering, but those courses also include curriculum that supports the broader aspirations of Black people. I have children that are college age now, and I also always encourage them to attend Norfolk State University, because what I always got was a grassroots feel from Michael Vick coming back and inspiring us all. It lets you know that we are a community. I've never felt anything less than a community when I've attended Norfolk State University. You will receive advisors that support you. You will receive instructors that are in the field that you would like to attend, and that are as dedicated to your cause or your curriculum or your academic success as you are. As long as you are motivated and you are able to take that into your own hands, you can always navigate through Norfolk State University. My envisioned impact and my desired industry is to be a role model to not only the students that I'm going to teach, but also my coworkers, also the people that I work with. Also, hopefully I gain, not going to say hopefully, I will gain the credentials to become instructional support for educators in my field. Because I'm an interdisciplinary student, I will be able to teach cultural competence. I will be able to teach diverse teaching methods. I will be able to emphasize accommodations for all children that we are responsible for supporting. And that's the impact that I decided to use. Also, artificial intelligence, and with this artificial intelligence, where I had a hesitation with using it first, I developed one of my first lesson plans using artificial intelligence, and I put in the standards of learning and develop a curriculum. And what I was able to do was take that brain work that I knew I had and use that extra bandwidth that I was offered from allowing an artificial intelligence to work hands-on with the children that I am dedicated to teaching. I'm not sure how artificial intelligence will progress, but I'm hopeful. That actually made me very hopeful. And learning that, and then the children have taught me artificial intelligence, and they've been using and they've been navigating it through, and we have discussions about things like that as well. So I would like to wrap up this video and let everybody know that I am excited to be graduating from Norfolk State University. I am proud. I am looking forward to my first, 5th, 10th, and 20th years post-graduation, and excited at what that will bring me. I wish everybody the best of success in their academic journey, and it was a pleasure being in this class. Thank you.